Hey guys, my name is Rachel from the baking channel Kawaiisweetworld, and today we are making these adorable vanilla apple cupcakes. These are perfect for back to school, and I bet your teacher would appreciate it so much more if you made them cupcakes instead of giving them a real apple. I mean, I know I would. So let's get started. First off, we have our oven preheating at 350 degrees, and now we can talk about our ingredients. Here we have a cup of sugar, 1 stick or 1/2 cup of butter, and you want this at room temperature, 2 eggs at room temp, 1½ teaspoons of vanilla extract, 1/2 cup of milk, 1 3/4 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1½ cups of flour. As for supplies, we have a whisk, a spatula, 2 large bowls, and an electric hand mixer. So now we can start off with our dry ingredients. We're gonna go with our flour, pop them into a large bowl. Now we're gonna add in our baking powder also. Just gonna whisk this up, get them nice and aerated. Now we're gonna go over to our wet ingredients. Got our butter. You can see that room temperature butter gets nice and creamy really fast. Now we're going to add in our sugar, and we're just gonna cream this until it gets nice and light and fluffy. This is one step where you really can't overmix it. It's once you add the dry ingredients that you wanna be careful. Now we're going to add in our eggs one at a time. Crack them in, give it a mix. Let's add our other egg. Keep mixing. Always a good thing to scrape down your bowl. Make sure you get everything in there. And now we're going to add in our vanilla extract. Once again, we're gonna mix it. Smells so good. Now let's add our dry ingredients. We're gonna go for about half of it first, and we're gonna start on low speed, mixing through. Okay, let's go for the rest of our dry ingredients. Keep mixing. You'll notice it's starting to get really thick. You don't have to mix it all the way because we're gonna keep going once we add our milk. This makes about 1 dozen cupcakes, by the way. Make sure you don't overmix. This is looking perfect, so I'm gonna grab my cupcake tin ready with some paper liners, and we're gonna scoop these out. And I like to use an ice cream scoop to help me scoop them out. Get them nice and even. And you're just gonna go for a scoop in each one. Cupcakes are all scooped out. I'm just gonna pop them into our oven that's been preheating. We're gonna bake them for about 20 to 25 minutes. While our cupcakes are baking, let's work on our frosting. For supplies, you're gonna need a spatula, 2 sticks of softened butter, a pair of kitchen scissors, teaspoon of vanilla extract, 3 cups of powdered sugar, a piping bag fitted with a nice big round tip, 2 to 3 tablespoons of milk, tall glass, electric mixer, and a big bowl. So to get started, let's go with our butter, and let's get this nice and creamy. Looking good. Now let's add in our powdered sugar. We're just gonna add about half of it first. You don't want a big explosion of powdered sugar. Mix this through. Start on low speed. It's also nice to have a nice tall bowl. That'll prevent the chances of an explosion. It's gonna look kind of crumbly at first, but keep mixing. Let's go with some more powdered sugar. Gonna go for the rest of it. Okay, low speed. Perfect. Looks crumbly, that's okay. Now let's add in our vanilla. Mix that in. Now we're gonna add in some milk for about 2 tablespoons at first. Okay, let's look at the consistency. That's looking pretty good. You can see it's kind of stiff right there. You want it soft enough to pipe. And the good thing about frosting is you really can't mess it up. If it gets too thin, you add more powdered sugar. Too thick, you add more milk. But I think this is looking pretty good right now. Gonna grab my tall glass, pop in our piping bag, and you can see it holds it so nicely. All of it in. Tastes good. Okay, shake them down. Get rid of air bubbles if you can. Press it to the end of your piping bag, and now I'm just gonna snip the tip off. Perfect. I think our cupcakes are almost done. Let me check on them, and I will be right back. Cupcakes are cooled completely, and now let's talk about our decorating supplies. We've got some chocolate-covered sunflower seeds, some green Jordan almonds. You can probably find these at the wedding section in your craft store. We've got some pretzels. You can see I've broken off the stem just a little bit. Red sanding sugar, a butter knife, small spoon. Now we can start to decorate. I'm gonna grab my frosting. Like toothpaste, you wanna squeeze from the back. And let's pipe on a small mound. I'm gonna grab my butter knife, pat them down. This is gonna spread it out just a little bit. And then I'm going to go over to my sanding sugar, dip them in, and just swirl it around. That's gonna give us that apple look. I'm gonna repeat this for the rest of my cupcakes. All right. Now we're going to add in these stems. So I've got a pretzel. We're just gonna pop them in the top. You can see this is a really easy cupcake decoration. No special skills needed. Now we're gonna go with our Jordan almonds. Stick them in the side, kind of like a leaf. And now this last step is gonna make them look really realistic. We're gonna grab our small spoon. You're gonna kind of take a bite out of it. Just a little scoop. And then we're just going to stick in some chocolate covered sunflower seeds. And this is gonna kind of be like apple seeds. Just 2, right in the side. Just like that, cute. All right guys, our vanilla apple cupcakes are finished now, and these look adorable. The best thing about this recipe is that it is literally a piece of cake. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to subscribe to DreamWorks TV, and also click on me for more awesome DIYs, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys. Here I am starting off with the happy face macaron. I'm creating 2 upside down V shapes for the eyes. Then the mouth is just 2 curves with a black icing. I'm going to add on some teeth with white icing, and then fill in the mouth with black. And that is our happy face.